Comic number 7, the very funny Aaron Brooks.
Thank you. Well, today I was crunching the numbers and I came to the realization that I've broken more hammocks than hearts. 4-0, 4-0. When it's all said and done, I think it'll be 4-1, but that one will just be my own terribly neglected heart. Like, this is... Have you guys ever done something so sad that your brain doesn't work right? Huh? Have you guys ever done something so terrible that your brain turns into the protagonist of that Charlie Daniels Band song? That one where that guy buries all the money in the swamp? Am I the only one with a truck driver for a dad? Is that why that hits so close to home? My dad was a truck driver. Things were different. When I was 10, I wanted a bicycle. Did I get it? No. Instead, CB handle. Yeah. All the neighborhood men knew me as Buttercup until I was 14. I have a tramp stamp. It just says over and out. But seriously, have you guys ever done something so reprehensible that your brain just like sweeps it under the rug for you? Like, yeah, you don't need to remember this night, you know? You guys ever gotten blackout sad before? You ever done that? Like, listen, like, I don't drink or do drugs, but I need something to blame all the dumb things I do upon. And that, for me, is clinical depression, right? Blackout sad, that's my out. But it's a lot like getting blackout drunk, right? You wake up the next morning in that McNugget haze. There's a sweet and sour sauce just sitting on your nightstand, lit up, mocking you from the night before. I'm looking at him, he's looking at me. Of course I'm gonna drink it. I'm not gonna waste sweet and sour sauce. Sweet and sour? Gulp. Yeah. But getting blackout sad in a lot of respects is a lot like getting blackout drunk. You get these weird phone calls from your friends. Like hello? Bro, you all right? Yeah, why? Well, first off, that's friend code for, hey, these next couple sentences aren't gonna be comfortable for any of us. First off, last night we found you outside your ex-girlfriend's house, jerking off, eating a Big Mac. Like, oh, Jesus. Well, no more Dawson's Creek reruns, Aaron. That's... I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Pacey is my trigger, is what I'm trying to... Men in the room, I got a question for you, men. Men, you ever love a woman really hard, but from a distance? Like across the street, or through a lens of some sort, perhaps? I don't know. Like, maybe under the watchful eye of a court order. I don't know how hard you go. Like, follow-up question, men. Do you ever love a woman so much that you won't jerk off thinking about her because you're afraid you'll jinx it? No? Is it just me? Am I the only one? Like, right? I've never felt more alone in my entire life than I do right now. I'm glad spring is here, though, because I get really depressed during the holidays. And when I get really depressed, I do a lot of weird things, you know? For instance, the weirdest of which is that when I go grocery shopping, all the food I buy, the packaging has to have pictures of people on it. That way when I eat, there's somebody to talk to. Do not groan. Do not groan. This is a beautiful, magical thing. Every night the last 3 weeks, I've spent hanging out with Paul Newman and a fictional cheetah. That is badass. Breakfast can be a little strange, though, I'll tell you that. Breakfast can be a little weird. Some mornings, you can find me at the kitchen table. You could practically cut the sexual tension with a knife. The Quaker Oats guy just staring across the table at Aunt Jemima. Yeah. It's not gonna work out, is it? No, it won't. He's old-fashioned. Says it right there on that tube. Furthermore, he's a Quaker. Yeah. And here's a little historical fun fact for you about Quakers. They don't like minorities. So it's a doomed relationship. But I've also come to the understanding that between my disdain for my dad and my love affair with food, the closest thing I have to a father figure at this point in my life is Captain Crunch. lot of mornings you can find me over the bowl, just rapping with the captain. Just two of us. How's it going, Captain?
I am a crunch. My father is a crunch. His fathers before him, all crunches. For years, my family has proudly served in the Army under the command of General Mills. And I can only hope when I am no longer this earth, my people will carve my likeness into my homeland's greatest monument, Mount Crunchmore. But I will not go quietly into this night. No, I will not. Before I go, I will cut the shit out of the roof of your mouth. Jesus. You kidding me, Crunch? Your father was a sailor. Was your mother made of knives? Guys, my name's Aaron Brooks. Thank you so much. Matt Blake.